And you are live.
Sorry, I'm not looking at you funny. I'm looking at the camera funny because it seemed to me, for some reason, it seemed like I was sort of leaning this way, and I didn't want to seem like I only had one shoe on.
Okay, we'll just.
So, hey, Ping. Welcome to Side Dish, everybody. I keep feeling like I'm forgetting something, but I guess
You
I'm
probably
not.
are.
It's
probably
fine.
something really important.
Yeah,
We'll figure
probably.
it out
It's
later.
fine. We got a lot going on. We're gonna make homemade soft pretzels. And let me give you some context here. First of all, welcome to Side Dish. It's me, Doug. Amy and Denise are also here, as always. I was in Alaska last week, and that's why we didn't have a live show. And I definitely didn't say where I was going because it was a surprise to my dad's 70th birthday party. And so it was super fun. But I met a young fan there at the party. My sister Jan, or AKA Fred, has a friend Rochelle who her sons' name are Wrecker and Chucky, and Wrecker is a huge fan of the show, and he had a lot of questions. And one of the questions later in the night, after he got more comfortable, he said, "What are you making next week?" Very matter of factly, and I said, "I don't know." And he goes, "You should make pretzels." And so we're making pretzels. So this is for Wrecker. Then
I think I spelled Wrecker's
yeah, Rekker.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So we are going to do that, and we're going to make a creamy beer cheese sauce because you can't have pretzels without like a dipping sauce, and hot cheese sauce is the best way. And if you can add beer to it, that's even better, right?
Or mustard.
Or mustard. We do have.
But I am pretty excited about the cheese sauce.
So let's start with the dough because that has to do some, and then we can make everything else. Oh, we're gonna make a cocktail that I think I made up. There's plenty of them out there called a fruit cocktail, but this is my own. We going through the liquor cabinet, going, what do we have here? Oh, we have this cherry liqueur. We have vanilla vodka. We have raspberry chambord. We have lemon juice or lime juice and orange juice and a little simple syrup. So that's what we're gonna make.
Yeah, currently watching under 4 blankets in bed. It is freezing. Yeah, we saw the wind chill and you guys are really getting it.
Yeah, well, what was that? Mount Washington in New Hampshire, right?
Oh yeah.
Was negative with the wind chill factor. -1. It got to 108. -108.
I don't even know.
It's the coldest temperature in the ever recorded in the United States, and New Hampshire. Like, I grew up in Alaska, and I don't even know if I can think that in Alaska, in the coldest I ever knew, with wind chill factor even 108.
Does it really get windy in Alaska?
It does, especially in Kenai because we're right on the water.
Yeah.
So we've had some pretty good winds come in. All right, so let's do this real quick. So
we're not on a cruise. This is live. Although I have been looking to book another cruise.
Also, Amy's been watching this British woman talk about. She reviews cruises, and so we were looking at what was it? The riverboat cruises.
Yeah.
So.
I was also looking at Alaska cruises.
I need a cup and a half of warm water. About 100 degrees. You don't want to go much more than 110 because you'll kill the yeast here. Now, the interesting thing about this recipe, I think, is it only has 10 minutes of rest time between finishing the dough and kneading the dough, finishing it, and then starting the process of making your pretzel shapes. So, you're going to need about, well, I don't know, this is probably about 9 cups or so of water and ½ cup of baking soda mixed together, and you need it to get to a boil. Now, the cool part about this, as Denise pointed out, is bicarbonate soda, is that it's not boiling yet, but because of the way that the baking soda works, it is bubbling, but it's not boiling. So, okay. We need to whisk.
It's like effervescent. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. I'm just gonna throw this water into the bowl.
How hot was that water? Do you know?
It's about 100 degrees. I mean, if it's your body is, what, 98.6?
Yeah.
So if it feels sort of lukewarm to you, like putting your hand in there, it's gonna, or a little bit hot, then that's about right. So.
Okay.
And this is 2 1/4, which is about a yeast packet of instant yeast. So, and then if you're like us and you have a fancy tool,
Milk foamer.
now you don't really need to bloom instant yeast. I'm just mixing it together. We're letting it kind of dissolve a little bit. This helps. But just keep in mind, the instant yeast is ready to go. So, also turn your oven on to 400 degrees because there's a 2-part process here. It's science. Okay, sorry about that. I kind of spit all over the place. So I have brown sugar, which is 1 tablespoon. What else do I need here? Brown sugar. Oh, salt.
Brown sugar in the pretzels?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's gonna be good. Now, you can smell. It's weird because the water. It just smells. It smells fresh, but it smells like, I don't know why. It just smells like
Chlorine?
a little bit. Like I don't know. It's like chemically. So you need 1 teaspoon of salt, and then you're also gonna need coarse salt. So for our needs, we're going to use our finishing salt for this, so that you have the big, when you after you boil it.
Show it to the camera.
Yeah, I will. You're going to need, and these big, are going to be perfect for when they come out and they're ready before they go into bake. You're going to top all of the pretzels with these, and they're going to stick. And then when you bake, oh my gosh, it's going to be so good. I can't wait. Oh. Yes. Hello, Derek. How are you? Jadamski. There we go. You're forcing him to watch. Hey, listen. Any way to get new people to watch this show, Nate, we're in. So if you've got,
is he tied to a chair?
Yeah, that's fine.
Did you duct tape his eyes open?
Either way, welcome, and I'm sorry for your torture, but here we are.
How exciting you're going on!
Yeah.
I wish I was with
I can't.
you.
We got what, 40 days left or something like that.
Yes. Can't wait.
Yeah, we're yeah. Uh-oh. All right, we'll see you in a few, Ping. I won't do anything too fancy. So that, and then I need to melt this butter. I should have done that. Ooh, I knew I should have done that.
Maybe that's what you were missing.
That is what I was missing.
That's the only thing you're missing. You're doing pretty well.
Okay, so now we got to boil. We had a wonderful day today, did we not?
Did.
I mean, I got to sleep in. Amy went to have lunch with Denise at Peppermill. How did your tournament go? Oh, is it a slot tournament? Yeah. Did your arm get tired? There you go. So that's how you do it. You got to get somebody who's, a pro at pressing those buttons. That's what I'm looking forward to on the ship. I'm hoping they're going to have a slot tournament where I can just sit there with the golden oldies and. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Gonna let that. Come on, man.
You're exploding butter.
I got it before it went crazy. Okay, and that's hot, but it's not too hot with everything we're putting in here. So we're gonna add the brown sugar, the salt, and the melted butter. Did I add the salt? I did. And I added the brown sugar because it's a tablespoon. I remember. Listen, I haven't had to do this in like over a week, and I'm used to my timeline's off. I forgot everything. If I go longer than 7 days, I forget everything on how to do everything. I got an interesting comment that somebody watched. I don't know which episode it was, but the comment was,
Stop watching
stopped-
because you talk too much.
Yes. The comment. Which to me is like, isn't that the charm of what we do here? But hey, you know, we're not for everybody, and that's fine.
I thought it was more about the talk.
It was pretty funny. I couldn't. It made me laugh. Uh-oh. How much butter did I just put in there?
Oh my gosh. Come on, guy.
I put more butter in than I should have, but it's fine.
It's not fine.
It's going to be fine.
You better start over.
Nope, it's going to be fine.
That's going to change the dough.
It's going to be fine. Don't worry. Just add a little bit more sugar. It's going to be fine. I added 3 tablespoons instead of 1. It's fine.
That's 3 times.
Yeah, well.
It's gonna be buttery and delicious.
Okay.
It will probably.
Look at us. We tried.
Us? Me.
That's right.
You weren't even going to attempt it. I slid in there and helped you.
Well, you slide in and help me all the time. So, all right. So I'm going to add 3 cups of this flour to start, and this is going to make this fun. You know, this is just AP flour. Yeah, because it's all-purpose. You can use it for everything.
Algonquin Moose says, one way to find out if this is going to be okay.
This will probably work. Listen, it's right there on the logo. It's the motto of this show from the very beginning. So, all right. So now I have 3 cups, and we're going to add more, but I just want to get this mixed together. And Blue, who looks not like a puppy anymore, but a small dog, is learning things. So I have about another cup or so in here. And 3/4 of a cup is what it says. So I'm going to get, is that one it? No.
Just fill the 1 cup 3/4 full.
I don't know how to do that correctly, but whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to add a little bit at a
How
time.
come this keeps blinking in and out?
What?
This little side.
Oh, because the thing is, you can't have that bent like that.
I didn't do. This isn't just how you said it.
Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. Here we are. So I got this dough ball formed, and I'm going to just let this go for a few minutes, or about a minute. I don't know what to tell you about that. Hold on,
On the fritz.
hold on. I got to find another cord. Maybe.
No, it's fine.
No, it isn't if it's not working.
Well, I mean. No. Hi, everybody. How's it going? Oh, great. Oh my gosh, what is happening now? This is like the time we unplug things.
No, it's fine. I'm just going to try another input and see if that works.
Oh, it does smell chemical over here.
All right, well, I don't know what's happening.
Oh, wait, maybe it's fine now.
Nope.
Okay. That's good. Yeah, right there's perfect. Yep, right there in the middle, so I can't even see your face.
Yeah. Okay. So I just want to stop this real quick because I'm going to show you what we got going. So
Oh.
it's awfully sticky. No, because it doesn't have enough of the flour in it yet. Seriously. I'm going to add, that's about 1/4 cup, I would imagine, into there. And I want it just to come together, and it's going to be a soft dough. That's what I want. Whoa.
What happened? Oh.
You got to turn it down so you
Oofing.
don't get flour everywhere. Sorry, excuse me. Oh, okay. So you need a lager type beer. So I just went with Stella Artois because it's so good. From the stands, here, Stella! I only need a 1/2 cup,
What?
which means I get to drink the rest of
Yay!
it. So, because pizza, no, Pretzels, beer, and cheese are always good. So what we're looking for is we don't want it to be sticky. We want it to have just we want it to be soft and pillowy, but not sticky. So we're getting close. I'm just going to add pinches until, ow, I feel like,
Did it hit you?
no, I hit my finger up here.
Oops. Jack, get out of the kitchen.
Okay, I'm just going to give it a quick, nope, still a little sticky. Or as we know, Snoop would say, sticky icky. I made that joke before. It's not a great one. I mean, listen, you got to workshop stuff until it works. Let's see. What
really swinging around on that dough cook now.
We've watched, what did we watch yesterday? Oh, we watched a show from
Daybreak.
2019 called Daybreak. Apparently, it's the end of the world. All the adults have died inexplicably except for 2 or 3, yeah, and it makes no sense. And my question is, and I don't know, what happens when the kids grow up to a certain age?
Are they going to start mutating?
Yeah, I don't know. But one of the funniest parts of it is that they, okay, we're getting close. They got some stickage down here. The quote unquote zombies, as they call them, ghoulies. They they just repeat the last thing they were thinking, and it's pretty funny. There's a scene where one comes up and is like, "Is it LaCroix or LaCroix?" And he just keeps saying it over and over again. It's so hilarious. So. You know what it is, Ping? Your bandwidth fell off the cliff because it's so cold. Oh man, it's actually warmed up today. It was like 51 degrees here. It was crazy. So, which is nice because it's also starting to get like the lighter. Stay lighter later. There's a
Yes, finally.
And so like. Yesterday evening, I was like doing some stuff, and it was like, okay, yeah, there we go. That's it. I mean, it's sticky, but it's not. So I'm gonna hold on. Okay, now I need it for 3 full minutes.
3 full minutes.
Or I always like to do 4. It's just like a kind of a good. So I'm at a little higher speed, and that's it. So we don't need this. Once this is done, like I said, we're going to put it in a bowl, cover it, and for 10 minutes. So, I'm going to give this a little bit of, so it doesn't stick, because obviously it's going to anyways. But we'll put a 10-minute timer on, and we'll start making the beer and cheese sauce. Because that we can at least go over some stuff. Actually, you know what we'll do? We'll make the cocktail, and then
you better make the beer cheese sauce.
No, because it has to bake, and it takes. We can do
it bakes.
Yeah, they have to bake. So.
Okay, I should be quiet. You seem to know what you're doing.
They're about 12 to 15 minutes, so that's perfect amount of time for us to get the beer cheese sauce done.
Fantastic.
It is fantastic.
Can you clear the microwave, please?
You're the only one who noticed that.
But it just helps me keep track of our time.
Oh,
that's where
sorry.
I look. I don't look.
Okay.
Pretzel.
Hey, if you are starting seedlings, start today or start as soon as possible because it's time to get that stuff ready.
But Puxatani Phil saw his shadow.
Doesn't matter.
He doesn't know it.
Doesn't that mean 6 more weeks of winter?
I mean, it does, but you know what the 6 more weeks is from right now? The end of spring, or the start of spring. Like almost exactly. March. It's like March 20th.
Are you trying to say that Puxatani Phil just lines up his prediction with the start of spring?
I'm not saying that.
You're implying?
I'm not implying that. I just said it.
Correct, 37 out of the last 140.
Whatever. I mean, he's a rodent. Give the guy a
That's
break.
exactly right. And that's why you shouldn't trust him. He's a dirty, dirty rodent.
Dirty? He's so cute.
But he's still a rodent.
Yeah, so by the way, we're in February 2023 already. What the hell is that all about? That's crazy to think about, right?
It is.
So, do you hear this?
Yep. I do, but I'm just ignoring it.
This is what our life is. And then this.
And then 2 dogs whose necks are just wrenched in slop.
At least it's not blood, so we're lucky there.
2 minutes to go.
Almost 1 minute. But are you? What's going on here? What are you in the
1
kitchen?
minute to go.
Piper, get out of the kitchen. Denise brought over her steamer, and I used it on my bag, and it really cleaned it up quite nicely. That was nice.
Yeah, I keep forgetting I was going to try to tackle those ink stains in the...
I think we can
Yes.
probably, I think it's pretty easy once we get it. It just takes a little bit to get warm, but we can do it.
Yeah, we didn't know how to like warm up, and so we're like, what's wrong with this thing? Why? And he didn't bring us any directions, so we're just winging
I
it.
found the instructions online.
I figured you know a button on.
But then we were like, is anything happening?
Denise did
Then we
say,
realized
don't
we
let
had
it
to
get
wait.
out of green, but I was like, how long does it take to get to green? Am I...
Don't let it get out of green? Like it gets too hot? Or like it gets
The pressure.
pressure?
But I've had it. You know me and my
Under
attention
pressure.
span. I plugged it in and walked away, and then been like, oh crap.
So basically, that's bullshit.
Warning.
I like it. This is right. Safety lights
Instructions
are for dudes, as they say in the Ghostbusters from 2018. AKA the one with the ladies. Don't freak out, you chuds. I don't know. I mean,
I haven't watched that one.
yeah, Paul Rudd's the best. He did an
Much
announcement.
like all the Ghostbusters. You know what does not hold up?
What?
Police Academy.
Oh, yeah. There's a few.
It's
There's a
real uncomfortable.
there's a few issues. Well, Revenge of the Nerds also doesn't really hold up. I mean, there's a whole subplot that is just like duping a woman to think you're another person and then having sex with her in a bounce house. I mean, that doesn't seem kosher these days.
Oh.
I mean, probably wasn't kosher back then, but did you just say college, Denise? Okay.
Oh, college.
Okay, that's okay. So this is nice dough.
Yeah, it feels nice.
Yeah, it's nice and pillowy and soft, which is what you want.
Now it has to rest.
10 whole minutes.
10 minutes.
I'm gonna throw it over
It's
here.
proofing, or like, are you gonna? No, you're
Nope.
just
It
there.
just sits out.
Just rest now.
Yeah, I mean, literally just says rest the dough for 10 minutes, which is alternate of what you would normally see. So let's have a cocktail. Glasses,
Check.
ice,
Check.
ice for the glasses.
Check. No.
That is what we got to deal with all the time. We're angry at each other. No, you're not. Okay. Ice for your shaker. Measuring cup. Oh, it's warm. Perfect. I'm going to do we're doing 2 ounces of vodka, vanilla variety. And then a ½ ounce of Luxardo cherry liqueur. Color. And then Chambord.
Blackberry? Raspberry?
It's black raspberry liqueur. Yeah, but you said it like this. Is that black raspberry?
Blackberry raspberry.
Right, that's it. There you go. I'm going to do, and then the rest of it is just an ounce of lime juice.
No, remember, aren't you cutting that?
I'm not putting the lemon in it.
Oh, gotcha.
An ounce of orange juice. And 1/2 ounce of simple syrup. While the orange juice is actually, and if you have I'm using lesser sugar orange juice here. It's this Simply Light, and it's got 11 grams of sugar compared to normal orange juice. And so it's probably, if you use normal orange juice, it might be sweeter. I don't know. Doesn't really matter.
So what does that mean? How did they make it have less sugar?
I don't know.
It's more water.
Probably.
God, are you sure?
Shaking it all over myself. This is the most milk toast shaking ever.
Oh. Shaking usually has more pizzazz.
Yeah, but I didn't want to wear it, so I'm still thinking about that. I turned it off because you talked too much. That's so funny to me.
Okay, try that one compared to the first.
I mean, it's definitely less
What? Sour?
of the pucker factor. Now, I also thought about just cutting up one of those oranges, and if I had any limes, just throwing those in there as well, but I didn't. So.
Does it need some sparkling water or something?
Well, I was just thinking about that, and we do have that vanilla flavored sparkling water that you could, but that might be too much. You want better or worse?
I like it.
Better?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's got a little pucker, but it's good.
Do you think we should put, do you want to, I'll put a little floater of sparkling water on mine and see what it tastes like. How about
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So for, so I guess you could call it fruit punch cocktail, whatever you want to call it. But I find it delightful.
Yeah, I like it.
So.
You silly Billy.
We looked some other recipes up that were called a fruit cocktail, right?
Huh?
But there was one with whiskey.
And it had peach liqueur and pear liqueur.
We don't have pear liqueur. We do have peach schnapps, which is pear liqueur, right? I think the black raspberry is a little bit also kind of tart.
Parted it.
I don't know what I'm saying. I already had one of these, but it had lemon juice in it as well. So
On an empty stomach.
yeah, it got a little weird.
He's doing real well there for about half an hour.
I was like this. Why am I sweating so much? Yeah, Sometimes we don't make the best decisions. Like that. Made butter chicken yesterday. Homemade butter. I don't know what he's doing over there. He's not pooping or peeing, so that's fun. I made butter chicken at home, and it was real good. Amy says it's not as rich as the one we get from Bawarchi, but it was still really good.
Yes.
Really good. Oh, that reminds me. Bawarchi equals Teresa, and Teresa equals Billy, and it's Billy's birthday today.
Oh.
Happy birthday, Billy.
Happy birthday.
If I'm correct, Billy, is this your 40th birthday today? Please to be confirming or denying that fact. So, just curious. Anybody else got a birthday or want a shout out? We're happy to do so. Or if you want me to denounce your enemies, I can also do that. So.
Like that. Denounce your enemy.
It didn't have as much bubbles as I thought coming out of there. So I might have to turn that up. Anyways, let's just give it a little stir here with my finger, which is super sanitary. Ooh, I think adding a little bit of the water.
A little bubbles.
There's not really any bubbles, but it just levels it out.
Yeah. Yes, please.
So that's one of my favorite things Denise does is when she offers to do something and says it's over there. Go do it yourself, basically. All right, let's get our ingredients for our beer cheese mix here. So it's a lot. So we got spices here. We've got garlic powder, kosher salt, black pepper, cayenne pepper, and I don't have any dried parsley. Didn't we just talk about getting dried parsley recently?
Yep.
And we didn't do it. So I guess I'll use a little bit of Italian seasoning. This is mostly parsley anyway, so. I don't know. It doesn't smell much of anything, so. Well, it's like a. Oh, never mind. It is optional. Read your recipes before you get started. How is everybody else? I didn't ask that like I normally do. We missed you. What did you guys do on last Saturday night? I forgot.
Andrea came over. Andrea, Denise, and I watched a video that we were previewing for a conference we're planning in April, and it didn't go so well. We didn't really like the video.
I saw your notes. They were not kind.
So anyhow, it's a good thing we previewed it, right?
Right.
We're kind of coming up with a different plan, and I'm kind of late to the party on being part of this committee and helping plan this. So
yeah, that is real good now with a little bit of sparkling water on top of it.
So, and I don't know if I told you this, honey, but I did put in my application for the board for NSEA.
Oh, that's cool. Butter everywhere. Apparently, I'm probably going to need to get some more butter.
She is.
She is. But I still, I don't like to use that as an excuse to not keep things kosherly clean for
Heidi.
me.
Boy, that dog just is not staying out of the kitchen today. What's up with
I don't know what her problem is. Well, I also am part of a new board, a statewide board, advisory board for esports and education, which was a nice honor to get. And so I came. You don't know this about me. I am the esports advisor for our esports club on campus, and I've also been sort of the subject matter expert for esports. Terry, I'm in the middle of a show. Hold on a sec.
You should answer it.
I don't know what's happening here, but this is. Hey man, I'm in the middle of a show. What's up?
That's why I was doing it.
You didn't expect me to answer the phone, did you?
No.
Well, I beat you. How about that? So, well, hi, nice to see you. See you online.
All right, get back to it.
Bye. Freaking weirdos.
Jessica says that scrunchie is giving me life. He did that all by himself.
I did.
I'm very good at that.
Well, my hair's getting long now, so I had to. You got to.
Honey,
It's
put
not,
it on the melting. Don't just put it on the regular.
It is on melt, my dear. It doesn't matter. Your microwave sucks. Not yours. Everybody's.
Mine.
I was like, why is it my microwave?
It's not your microwave. I'm just saying, in general, microwaves, they are convenient. But let me tell you, you're shooting space lasers basically into your.
Oh gosh, get over it.
You get over it.
Yeah,
Right.
lessen the surface area there, and then you'll or increase the surface area. I mean,
I don't know what that means. Listen, I find it. I'm gonna have some words with Terry Bookie. This is insane that they would call me in the middle of the show and expect me to answer, which I did.
you did.
But your encouragement. So I still think we
Put
win.
it back in there and do it at 50%.
I'm just gonna do it for like
5 seconds at a time.
yeah. Anyways, let's talk about the beer cheese. 3 tablespoons of butter, 3 tablespoons of flour, 1/2 cup of lager beer, 1 cup of whole milk or half and half or cream. We're using cream because you know what? We're not messing around here. You've got a tablespoon of grainy Dijon, which we don't have, so you can use regular Dijon mustard. 1 teaspoon, half teaspoon to 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce, which I am going to use the latter. Half teaspoon of garlic powder, half teaspoon of kosher salt, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, and 1/8 of a teaspoon of cayenne, which again is all right here. And then 3 cups of cheddar cheese shredded. That's a lot. This is going to be a lot of beer cheese sauce. But I don't want to lie to you. I bet it goes with more than just pretzels. So, 5 seconds at a time. It's like what Vin Diesel says in Fast and Furious. I live my life in a quarter mile, so I live myself 5 seconds at a time. Yeah, popcorn butter does strike again. You know what's funny? I probably could have used ghee for this, but I didn't. Nah, ghee wouldn't have been the right. You need the butter fat in it. Okay.
That sharp cheddar?
It is.
We usually do use sharp cheddar. That's more oomph.
Yeah. Well, you know what's funny? I was like, the other day I saw the extra sharp cheddar.
Ooh.
And I was like, yeah, it is a lot of cheese, but, you know, live your life. Don't let anybody tell you, especially the cheese haters out there, not to have as much cheese as you can ingest.
Oh.
Yeah, we're supposed to get snow overnight, so we'll see what that ends up being. Hi, Paige. And yeah, I would imagine you could put it on. Imagine putting it on like eggs, like
That's what I
scrambled
was
eggs.
just thinking. Like you could make like a fried egg Benedict with an English muffin and put cheese sauce on it. What?
Okay, so we went over the ingredients for that, but we're gonna have to let it sit for a few because our dough is ready. That's what that alarm was that I ignored for a second while my brother called. So you know what? Just disruptions all over the place from everybody. Listen, and everybody, this is not an invitation for you to call me during the show.
You said that we needed to get the sauce in the oven.
No, this goes in the oven. The pretzels go in the oven. That's why. Okay. Sorry, I don't want you to be confused.
I probably was not listening. It's probably my own fault.
Is this one of your notorious, I'm sorry, you have to start over because I wasn't listening moments?
Yes, but I only did it. You only had to repeat yourself once, so that's good.
I do appreciate that. You have your own thoughts all the time. Look at this dough, though. Look at how nice. I mean,
It looks like.
it's really nice feeling. It's really nice. Okay, so what we're going to do with this is there's some technique here that we had a debate over about how to.
We didn't have a debate. I clarified for you.
Okay, so 3 1/3 sections here. So I'm just going to go. That's.
Probably make that
I should probably make what?
like.
I'm going to wait too, but you're going to make it in 1/3 sections. Obviously, this one is bigger. This one is smaller. So, but where's my scale?
That's not one pretzel. Why do you have to have it in thirds?
Because that's what it says. With a sharp pizza knife, sharp knife or pizza cutter, cut the dough into third cup sections, or 75 grams each. So we're going to 75 grams.
Hey, you should put some parchment on there so it doesn't get.
I put the parchment away though.
Sorry.
Ugh. We are extra chaotic tonight, everyone. Sorry about that.
I like it. Pull that in half.
I could.
Or you could just, put it on the crease. Yeah, there you go. Pinch the crease. There you go.
Okay, so I'm looking for 73. Listen, that was a lot.
That's probably why the gal stopped watching.
Because of this. But
It wasn't you. She was like, shut that woman up behind the counter or behind the camera.
I don't know about that. I mean, so I'm going to do a couple of these.
How much? 75 grams?
75, 72.
Oh, yes. Pretzel bacon pub burger with beer cheese. Ping. You have found the way to my heart.
Ping for the win. Okay, so I'm going to measure these out. You're going to have to watch me do it. So just enjoy the show.
Seem to be. Oh, you just got to get the first one. Then the rest will be quicker because you'll know what you're looking for.
Yeah. Getting closer. Man, this dough is really. Oh, that's 75 right on the money, people. Oh my God, I'm getting so good at this. Sometimes you get in a groove. You gotta, again, dough is one of those things that when you get the feel of it, nothing better. Perfect. Okay. So this makes about 12. You know what I'm gonna do?
Yeah, just put them over there.
For now. We'll make some room here. This is just parchment lined baking sheets. I would recommend if you do this to spray them down the bottom of the baking pan before you put the thing in. So
Spray it with what?
just like Pam or something like that, so that it sticks.
Then you gotta wash the pan off.
Yep, that is how the cooking works. Sometimes you gotta get dirty.
Says a man.
I do the dishes a lot, so I am gonna twist it up. Don't worry, Paige. It's gonna
That's
look.
what we had to have the
Yeah. Spoiler alert.
coming to an agreement about. Yes, the dough. We know you're talking about the dough. No, his hair.
Thank you for the clarification of what you meant, though. We appreciate that. That's hilarious to me. All right, we're getting close. Okay, so this says we're only going to be able to fit 6 on here. So I'm just going to put 6 doughs like we normally would, or what like it's asking for. Because then, now again.
Did you actually measure that one, or was that just when you swapped down?
No, I measured it. It was 75 right on the dot. That's going to be too much, I can tell you. Oh, it's too little, but it's pretty close. Okay. I bet you that one's close too. Oh, it's a little over. Nope, a little more. So I guess if you're wondering what's happening, I changed the category of this show from how-to to entertainment because I think that's more fitting than how-to. If you could slowly, without the sound, probably learn how to do what we're doing here, but just as a whole. This is rush, 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 rush. What is going on with everybody else? I don't know. Amy, what happened else this week for you? Anything fun?
I subbed in first grade for quite a quite a few days. It was fun. The kids were fantastic. Teacher has done a brilliant job of setting up the classroom, and the kids know what to do, and everything's organized, and it was quite lovely.
So these are going to be a little bit bigger because they're equal right there. This is 99. They're 99 versus. So I don't feel like going through and adding a little bit back to every one. So okay,
Just throw out the extra.
I could have, but I didn't. Okay. Now, here's where the fun comes in. So, you need to, this is why the dough consistency is important. Okay? Yep, it's
Funny the way it's flopping around.
Yep. I have 2 children here, everybody. You need to go, it says to go 20 to 20 inches. Do you think this is 20 inches?
No, I think it's 18.
Okay. And it says to bring it up top, loop, and fold it back.
Yep.
First time.
Now poke it. Yes. Poke those down. Okay, you want to hand me the other tray and I'll work on those?
Yeah, perfect. Do you have enough space over there?
Thanks.
Okay. So I'll do these 6 and we'll get them going. But so yeah. Well, that's all. You know what? Maybe if Terry hadn't called me on the phone, we wouldn't have had that 5 seconds of interruption. You can see the actual fun part. So you should blame Terry for all of your. They have to go to a show at the Performing Arts Center. So enjoy. What do you see? I hope it's something fun. Oh my God, I'm very excited about this. Are you very excited about this? Pretty excited. Yeah. It's
Look at how my long charcuterie board is.
Oh my God, yes, that is a perfect one. I hadn't even thought about that. I will say that when I was a kid and growing up in Kenai, Alaska, in the mall where the supermarket was and the Cars Shopping Center, there was a pretzel stand that was there, and they had really good pretzels. So, oh my God, look at these things. I don't really make pretzels. We haven't made pretzels very often. I don't think we've made them. I've made them once before, I think. Maybe I made them in my sleep. Mm-hmm. You know, dreams, where I'm a Viking.
Dreams what?
In my dreams, where I'm a Viking.
When you're
Mm-hmm.
Vikings get a lot of pretzels?
I don't think so, but I mean, this one does. So this will give you this is why you're going to only put 6 to a thing. So that they are Citrus Mechanics Zephyr. That sounds like 3 words you just put together. But enjoy the show. Barbados, onions, and coleslaw. Yeah, I mean, just I don't know that, but it's interesting. It doesn't matter. I mean, we're not in any hurry, right? I mean, we got 10 minutes, and they have to bake for 10, so they should be fine. Will just be a long show tonight, and everybody who doesn't like it can tune out. But please don't. So, how long is your cruise for, Nate? Did you tell us already? Okay. All of mine have a longer tail on the right, it seems, except for this weird guy here. Okay. So,
Some of mine look like blobs.
drop I'm gonna drop a pretzel in to the water, and you're gonna watch some magic happen. So
Yours look way better than you might want to re-roll some of mine.
yeah, they're fine.
Here, can you put this back?
Look, we have ones to eat. What?
I told you.
I'm not sure what happened. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I'm just gonna get our spider here. But if you've ever made bagels, this is a very similar sort of thing in which the bagels, they look terrible because they're boiled dough. But when you bake them, they're going to get a beautiful brown color because of the baking soda and the process that happens there. So we need to do this for 20, 30 seconds. I'm going to turn it real quick. Just get the other side. That was a terrible sound. And then, so I'm just having this, and I'm going to take it out. Because all we're doing is just getting sort of a sheen skin type of a thing on here. But you don't want it to go too long because they can get a metallic-y taste. So I'm just sort of using what we got here. So I'm just going to do this 4 more times. I mean, again, we're not going for very long here. Actually, 2 more times, I guess, is more accurate. Again, make sure your oven is at 400. I'm going to move the rack down 1, I think. No, I'm going to move this rack up. This rack up. That is so hot. This is not a good pan. Not at all. Sorry. Okay.
I'm going to have to watch the replay because I just think that you moved one rack out of a position and moved the one below it right back in.
That's fine. You can watch. You can definitely watch the replay, but you'd be wrong.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It was up higher?
Mm-hmm. So this is what.
So did those kind of poof up in there too?
They did a little bit. I mean, the yeast that's in here, I don't know if you were noticing when you were doing the rolling, you could feel it. I mean, like when I put the first one back down on here, it had poofed up a little bit by the time I was finished with the last one.
Are mine poofing up?
A little bit, I think. Man, these are... No, don't do that. Don't do that. And you want it... This is the part before it kind of all...
Shush. Dog.
Yeah, see? See what I'm talking about here? So before you take them all, and before you put the next batch in, so order of operation is you're going to put the salt on first. It's got like the little bit of the like curly Q, like Laverne's L on her shirt from Laverne and Shirley. R.I.P. Cindy Williams. Shirley herself died this week.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
Oh.
Shirley from Laverne and Shirley, Cindy Williams. She was also in American. She was just She was also in American Graffiti. If you didn't know that. So, which dog is making that terrible sound? The one who always is making that sound? We have had to put his Bart collar on recently, so. Oh, look, he knows that Amy got the remote, so. Yep. Okay. What is what does a giant soft pretzel bring up to you when you think about it? Like
High school lunch.
Yeah, that was also another one, I would say. County fairs or carnivals. I guess you had to be from a podunk town.
Like, no, no, no. Malls.
Yeah. Okay. So now this just goes in for about 12 to 15 minutes. So I know our oven, so we're going to go the full 15. Well, I'm going to move this to here, and when we get this done, which we should be able to get the beer cheese sauce done before we can finish doing the rest of them before they come out. So.
Why are you using that one?
Huh?
Why are you using that one?
Because
Like that one.
well, it's dirty onions. Well, you get your wish. It's not clean, so. I like the wide top. Anyways, what else we got here? Let's turn this off, and we'll come back to it. So we're gonna melt the butter we have, which apparently I didn't need to melt this in the microwave. Perfect. Remember all that effort we went through to? Yeah. Well, we did have to do some. So, okay, I'm melting that, turning this on. And if I am going to guess, we're going to put the flour in here and make a bit of a roux. Add the flour. Whisk till combined. To the big brain on Brad. Or Doug in this instance. Because of the metric system? Woo! Does anybody know that movie? I know what it is. Amy knows what it is. I really enjoy making a roux. I find something deeply satisfying about the process of it coming together, and then science happens, and you get a nice.
Oh, Lord, don't do that again.
That was for all of you. A thickener. And I'm going to let this cook for 30 seconds, whisking occasionally like I have been. And then we're going to add the beer. So I need to get my half cupper. You can use this bad boy. This doesn't have a half cup on it? No. I know how halves work.
For me, I think of the 80s. The only mall in Casper, Wyoming had a pretzel hot dog on a stick place. And it was the thing to have, a pretzel while cruising the mall. Yeah.
I agree. It's like one of those things. It's like I was telling Amy, like a sense memory, because again, we had that little kiosk in the mall that was nothing, but that's what one of the things they made with it was a specialty, was that. So I've got the beer in here, and we're gonna eliminate any lumps, which is good. It already looks gravy-like, and so I'm gonna add this in real slow. And it's going to smooth out. And then basically, what are we making, everybody? Basically like a Béarnaise sauce, a base for it. And then we're going to add all that cheese and the spices. And what do we got? A delightful cheese sauce. So this is going to, look how easy this is going to be when it's going to come together and you're going to be like, I should make this every day.
Maybe not every day.
Well, make it one day and then you eat it for the rest of the week. Now, I will admit, I typically don't like when I'm cooking with large amounts of alcohol in food. I feel like it overwhelms the taste of it. So, and again, this is 1 cup of cream. So it's going to really gild in the lily here in terms of the deliciousness. Okay. Oh yeah. So now it really thinned it out, and you get this beautiful sauce.
Next up.
Yep. We're gonna let it. I'm gonna let it thicken. It says we're cooking it over medium heat, but it's fine. And then I'm gonna add in, while it's sitting here doing its thing. Whoops. I'm gonna mix in the spices, or at least start
Does
that.
it say to cook it on a lower heat?
It just says to cook it on a medium heat, which is about that, I'd say.
Then you said but it's fine. So I thought.
Yeah. How much mustard do we need here? 1 teaspoon. So, again, this, mustard adds that to this. It's going to add, it's going to make it more cheesy tasting.
Yeah.
Which is, if you don't know this, it's kind of a weird trick.
Why so many macaroni and cheese recipes have mustard.
Right. I think we talked about it in our mac and cheese 3 ways or whatever episode. So, and then we need 1 teaspoon, of Worcestershire sauce. Turn this down more. And this is going to give it that umami kick that you want. I want to just stir this up so that all those spices get mixed in there really well. Even without the cheese in it, it looks friggin' amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, it smells good. That Worcestershire sauce it's really, yeah, it's good. Okay, and I'm going to add a handful of cheese at a time until it's melted and deliciously gooey. So just kind of want to whisk it around and it will start to melt nicely. And you're going to end up with I really recommend waiting till it seems like the cheese is sort of gone.
Bechamel. That's what you made.
What did I say?
Bernaise.
Yeah, bechamel. That's it. It's like the mother sauce, right? Okay. It's gonna. Oh my god! The cheddar cheese has already given it a tenth of that. Ugh, it's gonna be so good. I'm so excited.
Thank you to Tony for
Yes, thank you, Tony.
chiming in.
Listen, you all know we need fact correctors on this show constantly, so If you haven't liked this video or subscribed to it, you should do that. And you should also go back and like any videos you haven't liked previously. It seems silly, but it does make a difference in terms of people watching episodes or getting recommended them. So, can you see the color change?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kidding me right now? So you could, if you wanted to substitute, and I maybe would recommend this, you could substitute maybe a cup of the cheddar cheese or a half cup of the cheddar cheese for like smoked Gouda. Yeah, that would be really good too. So this is a lot of cheese sauce, so we're going to have to figure out something to make with it tomorrow, which I'm pretty excited about. Turn this up just a little bit. Bless you, Denise.
Are you going up or down?
I just went up a teeny tiny bit. Hey, man. We're having a show over here. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so we're going to take the last of this. Oh, I will say, if you're not watching The Last of Us on HBO Max or HBO, you're missing out. It's a beautiful show. The episode 3 is, if you've been on the internet, you've seen the praise for it. But as somebody, I watched it, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful episode of TV about humanity and a non-humanity kind of world, and it's great. So you should watch it. Oh my goodness, Aim, look at that.
Yeah. Amazing.
It's thickened up. Oh my god.
And you can tell you had your heat just right because it didn't get grainy.
Yeah.
Hate it when that happens. Paige says, I'll be there tomorrow with bags of bread and chips.
Yeah. Oh, nachos.
Or cheesesteaks. Yeah, that'd be good.
That is what we're doing. I'm gonna go get some good steak, and we'll get it sliced up. That's what we're doing. Denise, would you like to come over for cheesesteaks tomorrow? Paige, we'll see you tomorrow. Bring the bread.
You're making them for lunch or dinner?
I don't care. I can make either way. Oh.
Yeah, look at that.
Okay, I'm going to turn the heat off here because I am going to bring that back over and we'll finish the rest of them. We've got about 5 minutes, which will be perfect by the time we finish the other ones. And then this can sit over here on low on the back burner here. Just kind of simmering away. So sometimes, I know you guys think that there's no plans here, but sometimes we do know what we're doing. All right. Sometimes we think we know what we're doing. So I'm just going to let that go, and I'm going to come back and turn it, or not turn it, but stir it every so often. Yeah, see? Okay, this is what I was talking about. See how they poofed up?
Yeah.
Also,
good. My piles don't look quite so bad.
Well, these ones, I'm not sure what happened there, but
Hey.
you said yourself. I'm just agreeing with you. Uh-oh.
You might have to re-roll all of mine. That maybe wasn't a good idea.
You just have to make it work. They'll expand. We'll make it work.
Guess I should have sprayed the parchment.
Yeah. I think it's just the nature of them sitting for a sec. All that just like totally came together. That's just one piece.
You probably have to re-roll all of those.
Oh, magical.
Just ran out?
Yeah, we did. That's okay. I'll move it back over. That's fine. So, once again, here's a demonstration on the rolling. Not a big deal. Again, this is cross, and press. Let's sit. Maybe the dough was too sticky. Maybe it wasn't, but I think it's going to come.
Oh, that butter.
Yep. It's going to be it's the butter's fault, everybody. I think, you might as well blame it on the butter than what we're doing. So this is fun. It's sort of like it's like arts and crafts a little bit, and being a science to make a pretzel, and then you get to eat your science experiment at the end of it. So. So here's what did we learn, everybody? Keep them in ball form until you're actually ready to cook them.
Yeah.
These need to come out or be flipped.
Did you flip them?
I'm going to flip it right now, and then so.
Minutes in the oven. How do they look in? Can you tell? Full time.
They are looking better than good.
How come you just slop that one down there?
Because I've got to get these ones out.
Oh. Should have carried the tray over there so you don't dribble. Wibble. That one really poofed up.
Yes, they did. The ones that you're about to see, they look real good. So I think they all are going to taste real good, but I just want to. Should also probably get a cooling rack, but
Piper, get out of the kitchen.
I don't know what she thinks she's getting in here today, but she's really excited about it. Apparently.
So weird. Ay, ay, ay.
Welcome to Weirdness with Doug. Oh, that was not a good one, but whatever. I fixed it. Okay, I'm going to take these and set them right here.
Ooh. Nice.
Look at how, oh man, they smell really good too. Oh, yes, please. Hello.
Okay, well, while they cool.
Yeah, we'll finish doing the rest of these while they cool. Gotta make sure I stir the cheese sauce. Also, I should probably take that out of there so it doesn't burn my hand when I pick it up. And get this last one done. Do you guys do you like do you have a preference when like pretzels? Do you like hard pretzel sticks or do you like regular just like soft pretzels better? Because I think I prefer. Well, I don't mind a hard pretzel stick. They're just not. What the hell is happening?
I don't see the point of pretzels. I mean, unless you're on an airplane, I guess.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm really excited about how they look. Okay, these are avant-garde ones. Is that right? I think that's the right term.
That's French for messy.
Sure, I guess. I am uber excited right now. And we'll take the one that looks like Edward Munch's The Scream. Okay. So these are going to do their thing. And I'll set these are going to take.
Not yet. Rustic. Tony says they're rustic.
I appreciate your guys' sympathy on the shaping here. That's why you got to keep stirring because you don't want this to get to a point where it sits and it breaks. So, yeah. I think we're good there, but we'll see. So, like every.
Paige says, I think you're a really good Viking pretzel maker.
I don't know. Okay.
This is why you have such high self-esteem, honey, because
Look, everybody, everybody is here to help, right? Okay.
don't do it.
Yeah, because I plugged it into the power strip this time instead of the. And every pretzel deserves its own little cheese dipping thing. Are we gonna get it? Look at that shot. And because we're not at a carnival, we're not skimping on the cheese sauce. Oh my God, everybody, you guys are so jealous right now. Well, idea.
Delicioso.
Pretty great. Okay. Oh man, these really. Oh, don't fall off. Oh, we almost lost a leg. I also think of New York pretzel or vendors like vendors in like a booth.
Have we ever gotten a pretzel in New York?
I think we got one outside of the Smithsonian that one time. No, that was a hot dog. Never mind.
The Smithsonian is in DC.
That's what I meant. The Museum of Modern Art.
That was a hot dog, yeah.
I don't know. I just look good doing it. I know that much. So. Okay. Back in the oven. Round 2. These ones are for the birds. Just kidding.
Birds.
Never.
Am I the birds?
No. Never.
That's a rude thing to say.
No, I thought it was a good thing.
No, baby, you're the boogans. Boogity, boogity, boogity. That is not a nice thing to say to someone. You're a jerk.
You guys gonna share that cheese sauce?
Not anymore. Hear how rude she was to me?
Okay. So let me get my little dipper here. What do you think? First impressions.
This one's a little wrinkly on the top. The taste is good.
I mean, so you think they can go a little further to get more crispy? I mean, it's a soft pretzel. It's not supposed to be.
Yeah, see how it's like a little wrinkly?
Yeah. You could probably ease off on the salt slightly on the dusting, but it doesn't matter.
Good.
That's so good. God damn. Okay, well. Oh,
Doug didn't set me up with the close-up thingy today, so that's as
I'm
close as we
sorry.
can get. It's all good. Looks good, baby.
I forgot all about getting that
The
out.
cheese sauce is the bomb.
It's real good. Like, it's perfectly balanced flavor-wise, I think. Okay, well, we're a little longer than normal today, but I think it's worth it.
You did do 2 things.
I did. So, you should definitely make pretzels, soft, delicious pretzels at home. I will recommend that wholeheartedly. And thanks to Wrecker for suggesting we do this. And if you're lucky, maybe your mom will make them for you. But until next week, who knows what's going to happen, but we love you. And thanks for showing up. Remember to like and subscribe, and be kind, be loyal. Do something nice for somebody next week. We love you. See you then.